Cincinnati has wrapped up. The US Open is now days away. Here are who I think are the favorites on the men's side to win this major. This video will be for the men, so come back in a few hours for my video on who I think are the favorites on the women's side. We're going to count down my top 8 favorites, kind of do like who I think is going to make the quarterfinals. At number 8, I have the man himself, Mr. Alex de Minaur. Absolute animal on a hard court, one of the fastest, most agile tennis players we have today. I think he's due for a deep major run, like a semifinal run, and I would love to see it under the lights at the US Open. Number 7 belongs to Andrei Rublev, the aggression king himself. I'm loving this partnership he's got with Marat Safin, one of my favorite players of all time, and he seems to have really dialed in his tennis. Put on a phenomenal performance against Carlos a couple days ago in Cincinnati, and I hope he continues that level of tennis heading into the major. Number 6 belongs to Mr. Alexander Zverev. With every passing major, I think his chances of winning one of these just goes down and down and down. He's still one of the best players in the world. He's still a threat. He would be higher on this list, though, if he could prove that he is a consistent threat to Carlos and Jannik, but I don't think he's proved that. I don't care how old Novak gets, he will always be a top 5 contender for a major if he is in the draw. He is in my 5 spot. I think this is his best and probably final chance at winning that elusive 25th major that he has been so seeking out lately. At number 4, I have Taylor Fritz, US Open finalist last year. Thrives under the lights on Arthur Ashe Stadium. Hasn't played the best tennis, the cleanest brand of tennis that we know he's capable of in Canada and Cincinnati, but I think he's still deserving of being one of the 4 favorites heading into this major. At number 3 is Ben Shelton, and I know that might be a hot take. I know a lot of people are going to throw an asterisk on his name next to that Canada title because Jannik and Carlos and Novak and Jack Draper weren't in that draw. But he's still a Masters 1000 champion, and there's no doubt in my mind that he's going to bring that energy and that level of hype under the lights on Arthur Ashe. And truly, there's no player in the world right now that thrives under the lights on Arthur Ashe more than Ben Shelton. But my top 2 favorites are obviously Jannik and Carlos. I've been saying for a long time that Jannik is the best hardcourt player in the world. He's won the last 3 hardcourt majors, and I do think he's going to defend that US Open title. I do think he is the favorite heading into this tournament. I think Carlos can obviously give him problems. It's Carlos Alcaraz, for crying out loud. And I'm not holding too much value in that Cincinnati final performance, heat exhaustion that he went through. I think he'll recover. He's the #1 player in the world.